Hi and welcome to episode 2 for my playthrough for Brigandine, the Legend of Forsena. I don't know if I have introduced myself to you guys during the first episode, but yeah, my name is Lou. So let's start. I don't want to do anything outside. I want to show you guys everything that I'm doing. So I haven't done anything. And just right where we left it off from the first episode. So now we're gonna do execute. As you can see, it's an attack. Yeah, this is one indicator that there's no people in that castle. The flag is not waving like that. As you can see, everyone is on my main castle, and there are enemies. I think they might have moved some. See, as you can see, there are some knights here. It's actually one thing to take note of before you decide who you want to attack. Don't really count on what you see on the castles during the organize. That can change very fast. As you can see earlier, before there were just 2, and now Lance is here. This is the salamander I was talking about. So yeah. But yeah, as I've said, no one should attack during the first phase. I haven't played this game for a while. I believe that's to be the case, so I don't think no one's gonna attack me right now. So I'm gonna select and hit execute. Basically, if you ordered your knights to attack, then you hit execute. I'm there to do that. So as you can see now, everyone is in Globus, and the reason that it's grayed out because they just moved. And they can't attack. So that's the thing. So now let's go ahead and execute attack. So as you can see, nobody attacked me. That has always been the case ever since I played the game. So now this is where everything matters. Just pull up my list. I've actually made a list of characters or knights I want to group them. So let me just do that. I'm gonna hit move. Where I want to move them, I haven't decided yet, by the way. But yeah, pretty much I'd want to move Zemeckis, and then as well as Shira. Where's Shira? Over here. And then I'm gonna move Esgares as well as over By the way, guys, one thing I've decided, I'm gonna be willing to lose some castles. I'm willing to lose this 1, 2, and then 3. The reason I'm doing so is so that I have less to defend. Because if I do that, instead of 5, I just need 3. I just need to defend 3. Orkney, I'm gonna be losing this one too. So yeah, Orkney, Korea, and Brigandine. They're basically choke points that I'm willing to keep while I'm leveling up my project knights. First one, or the first project knight, I wanna get stronger with Castor. There's actually just 2 project knights that I've seen I can actually get to an Avenger or Champion with Meltorefas and Castor. I actually want a project Enid 2, which is an archer. But yeah, I did it. Went through with it. Her stock growth is pretty much okay, but the rune power is pretty low. So yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, next, let me just move everyone first. So let's do Kador. We're gonna be with the sisters, which are mirroring. Right? These sisters are actually nice. Are actually good. Actually, once you defeat the Esgares, they're gonna join you. Those two sisters are strong. Next would be Gish. You're gonna come together with Alright, I'm gonna put you here. Hold on. Oh no. I think I got it. I can only attack if I'm gonna be here. I can only attack 2 castles. So I just need 2 teams here. 1 here. Basically, I just want to defend this castle. I don't plan on attacking. So the 2 project knights will be down here. Is that right? Victoria. So Cater is not gonna be there. Cater, Mila, and Millet. You guys are gonna go. Actually, you know what? Go here. The mech is not. I don't really plan on using him a lot, but I might. And she's gonna use that Tiamat, by the way, because she's not gonna be on an area with water, and Hydras and Tiamat are gonna be slow on ground. You wouldn't want to be that on water. Anyway, who are you with? CL and Shara. And then, lastly, yes, Carlos. I'm gonna go with Brocon. So now, I'm gonna be questing the last 3. So that's gonna be Bardo, Ivan, okay. So the reason why I'm questing those 3, they have the lowest rune power. Not necessarily compared to Escaldos, but Escaldos is a high level leader. So that's why I'm including him in one of the teams. And yeah, Irvin is 3, Parados 12, and Ivan is level 10. So I don't want to think them. Their rune growth or rune power growth is very low. I don't want to waste time with them. So now we're gonna be organizing. The way I do this is this. I put everything here. That way, I get to organize them. Because they're pretty much going to be organized there. Hold on. So you can see they're organizing themselves there. According to how strong they are. Or just no. I don't know why, but that's the center I'm talking about. This Gao is a fodder. We don't really need them too much. I might actually project. Shiraha is a knight. She's actually pretty nice. I don't know. It's like ninjas still show their face. But they're actually nice to use. Just like Pounds and Fenrir, they're the only ones that can move after an attack. So it's a hidden away tactic that you can actually use. So yeah, it's something that you can take advantage. Anyway. Next, sorry, I forgot to adjust the volume so that you guys can hear me better. And one thing I like about Brigandine, The soundtrack is actually pretty nice. I don't know if you guys are enjoying it, but the soundtrack is pretty nice. So yeah, it's not really boring to listen to. Speaking of boring, that's one thing that you might find when you're using Esgares, because you're not gonna be getting any new nights, less cutscenes, or less dialogues during quests. It's mainly for items. Sometimes knights gets injured too. When they're injured, they go to the main castle, and then they can't do anything for the month, for 1 month basically. So that's all of it. So yeah, that's one thing that you wanna think about. So now, let's go back. Order again. Nope, they arranged themselves. I thought wrong. Is there a way to arrange this? No. Yeah, if I go out. Yep, they didn't. Okay, anyway. But I don't know why some of them went up there. Chamet was the first one I put in there. Anyway, so the ones let me see first. Who am I gonna be putting? Oh, sorry. Who's going to lead me? It's gonna be Kator and Mira and Millet. So the reason I'm checking that, because I'm gonna be giving them the water type character. So who's who? Millet and Mira. There you go. Okay. So of course I'm gonna give Kamat over to Kator. He's the strongest of the three. Let me just put this to Mira and Millet as an indicator. They're the ones I'm putting monsters to. Plus Merman is a water type, of course. And then I'm gonna do Lizard Man. And then I actually want to give dragons to them. Oh, and by the way, you can check the status of this ones. Practicing circle. You'd want to check. Sometimes I always check strength because it indicates how strong that dragon is. But nowadays I always check. Oops, sorry. I always check the Agi. Agi indicates if they're gonna miss or not. So this is 39. This is 38. So this guy has higher Agi. Actually, I can see that right away. Sorry, you don't have to check status. Hold on. 39, 38. Let me just get the highest Agi first. 41 for dragons, because I want to give them to my project characters. So 41, and that's it. Oh, I'm gonna have you guys see the summon. So here, as you can see, my mana is now higher. Remember the total, or the difference between my income minus the upkeep. Yeah. So now, first I wanna summon a dragon. Just one. Okay. There you go. Next would be. Hold on. Do I have enough dragon? Pretty much want to give dragons to almost everyone. So if I have 50 knights, I'm gonna be using. Let's just say. No, sorry. I actually want to do. 15 minus 2, that's gonna be 13. So 4 teams and then 1 who's gonna defend. I'm gonna tell you why in a bit. That's gonna be someone that can go around fast. Because whenever you get attacked, there's actually just 12 rounds. As long as you survive that 12 rounds, they're gonna retreat and then you're gonna win that defense. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want everyone to be defending. Sorry, I just need one character to defend. I'm actually thinking Shiraha might defend. But anyway, let's see. Where's Fiel? Can I change you? Yeah, I can change it to Ranger. The reason I want to change it to Ranger is, as you can see, the move, the MOV on the lower right part is 4 to 7. It's actually fast. I might do that. What's your status? How fast can you 4 to 6? Yeah, but how fast is a ninja? 5 to 7. Okay. But nevertheless, yeah. Okay, I'm decided. I don't really want to use Fiel in the first place. I'm gonna leave it Ranger. There you go. All right. So now that you're a Ranger, I'm gonna leave you there. Are these guys? They're already experts. So this is one thing. They're already experts. So I'm gonna change them to Ranger, so that they become experts in Ranger after 5 levels. What are the skills? Don't really have skills. Okay. And or magic. So yeah, change it to Ranger first. Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna put him back. Sorry guys. I'm gonna put him back for the meantime. The reason I'm gonna do that is because I don't wanna confuse myself when I'm putting in monsters. Because these are the 2 guys that I'm gonna project, so at least I know that I'm gonna try to put good monsters with them. And speaking of good monsters, I'm gonna put some dragon. Where's that new dragon? IG's 35. That's worst. I want to have at least 41 or 40 actually. Anyway, I have 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. That's probably with that. We're in the left. I have 5 teams. Oh no, 4 teams. Considering I want 2 dragons each. I need 8. So I need 3 more. I need 3 more. Let's summon 3 more. Yep, I have enough mana. I like dragons. They're actually the strongest units in the game. Although sometimes you get headaches with them because yeah, the reason why I'm checking the AGI because they often miss. Alright, where are the dragons? I got 39, 39, 43. Alright. I'm gonna give you to one of these guys. Then you're gonna get the one with the 41. Alright. Oops, I keep pressing triangle, sorry. Okay, now that's good. Do I wanna do this? It's fine, but I want not now, I guess. Now let's put some dragons. The one dragon. Who do I want to give the Fenrir's to in the Vampire Lore? Oh, no, that's. I actually want to give them for Esmeralda or Soleil. Esmeralda and Soleil will be the healers of the 2 Project Knights. I want them to have strong. Don't need dragon. They do? They? Oh no. they're gonna have a unicorn each. What I want to see is highest 8. How many unicorns do I have? There's 4. Okay, highest 8. 58, 55. Okay. This is Soleil, right? And then it's Mori. 55. Alright. And then an angel. One best to have it. No, Pixie first. How many angels do I have? Just 1. No. Anyway, Pixie. Int 63, 64. There's one more here. 67, 67. Okay, 67. I'm gonna give you guys Pixie. I might give you 2, the other 2, but yeah, that's fine. Mira and Millet. Yeah, you need a unicorn. Why are you guys dying? Do I want to give 2? I don't want to give Zemeckis. So it's gonna be Zemeckis Init. Zemeckis Init. And Shiraha. Those are the guys I'm gonna be using. Okay, fine. Alright. I've given the dragons to you guys. 38. There's 39. Mira and Millet is kind of my project too, so I'm gonna give them the ones with a good agi. 39, 91. Okay. They're better. 39, 91. Okay. So you have 91 strength, 39 agi. Okay. So all 4 of my teams have unicorns. Pixies, not yet. Don't want to do Pixie. Yeah, let's give you Pixie. 64. No, for you. I'm gonna give Pixie to Mira and Millet first. The highest. 64, 66. Oops, sorry. 63, there's 66 up there. Okay. Alright, I have 2 more Pixies. I can give it my Project Knights. I'll give it to you. And how many centaurs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to give the centaurs to you. ISIG again. 67. 65. Alright. And then some 2. Actually 2. Init will have 2. I actually like doing that. Giving archers centaurs. I want to give her more. Hold on. You guys are gonna go to Doria. Can I summon centaurs here? No. Where can I summon centaurs? Where are the centaurs? Please. There, okay. I cannot give centaurs. Okay, that's fine. Because she can summon centaurs there. So yeah. I'm gonna move actually those centaurs over, but I don't think it's gonna fit. Yep, it didn't. Oh no! Oh no! Do I remove the pixies from you guys? Yeah, let's give it to Mori and yeah, let's do that. let's do it that way. The reason I'm giving them the centaurs is so, and the dragon is so I want them to last hit monsters or the enemy at least, so they get experience. 45, 50, 60. A Gao? Can you get a Gao? High HP. I need a high HP because they're just gonna be fodders. They're just gonna die. Yeah. I kept. Sorry, I'm not used to my controls. Okay. We're good. We're good here. We're good with my project knights now. You guys. First Ranganus. Ranganus and Ish is there. Where's Ranganus? There you go. Can I move you over here just so I can see? Okay. But if I press triangle again, they're gonna go back to their arrangement. So anyway, I wanna give you guys good fodders. Hold on. Soleil and Esmery. Where's Esmery? This is Esmery. Soleil and Esmery, you guys need dragon. 37, 38, 39. Ah! My God. See what I did there? Told you. Gonna change it again. Okay. Anyway. Okay, next dragon would be 37, 38. Let's do the 30. Now I'm gonna do the dragons. No, not yet. Okay. You guys have dragons like that. And then what else do I want to give you? I want to give you frames. Golems. How many golems do I have? Ooh, I can give you Fenrir's. Yeah. Can actually give them a higher. Can actually fit one more dragon. But do I want to do that? What about teammates? Teammates? I guess so. I have 3. You have to have the best power because they're my project teams. So yeah, fine. 66 in, 62, 64. Okay. It didn't fit you. Oh no. What about the Vampire Lord? Okay. I guess the Vampire Lord is with you. Okay. I'm good with this, guys. I know. Let's do it this way. Okay, next, you guys. Hold on. You guys are already strong. Too strong, actually. Let me balance out the next team first. Okay, Door will be with Mir and Billet. Okay, this team. But I want to keep mostly flying from beings because you're going to be fighting against the water. Can you? How much is this? 60? 30? Nope. I think this guy can. 55. What about a gene? I'll just give you the genes. I don't need it on anything. Anyway. Oh! Why do I keep doing that? Where's Mira and Millet? Okay, this one's good. Or I can give you a gold, actually. Okay. And then, you have what, 45? A golem? It's not gonna do you anything though. Why couldn't I have just given you 2 address? I'm using that anyway. Okay. 25. That's a scorpion. Okay, that's good. So those are my project teams. Next with Shinra, this doesn't have anything. But the notes will go in. Sierra. Oh yeah. I think I want to give Sierra the house. Because they do the same thing, attacking away. 50. They're too fast to keep column. One perhaps. Can you? No, it's not enough. 50 at least. 50. Anyway, let's give Enid. No, I'm gonna give you Centaurs later. So stay there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I want you to have a ninja and put those there. I'll get oops, hold on. How many? 35, 37, I'm gonna give you the 37. And just fodders, I'm gonna get fodders. Squirts. Well, I think I wanna get. Alright. That works. I'm gonna give you the coordinates. I want to give you the vowels. The ghouls. Okay, that's one team. How many teams do I need? I'm done with one. It's actually good already. Mira and the Legend is good already. And then 2 more teams. Oh, I'm gonna send. Okay. Where are you? There you go. Okay. So the remainings are gonna be with you guys. Why do I have another dragon? Oh, I have been given 2 dragons. For this time. I get 2 dragons. Have to remove one. Go. Let's give it to you. That works. I don't have room for centaurs though. You guys are gonna level anyway. This guy's gonna die too. That's fine. Pretty much I can get flanks. Griffin. Oh, hold on. Or add. Okay. Griffins. 62, 60. Okay, can I have one more? 55? Can you have one more? Yep. Sorry guys, this is gonna be the longest part of the game, but you're gonna enjoy everything after this. By the way, I don't do griffins, but I actually like griffins. Yes, that's fine. That's okay. This is good already. Nope. Doesn't work. In there? Nope, doesn't work here. Actually, let me get it. 2 gals or yeah, just this. Fine. We're good. It's pretty much. You know what? Let me give you the monster. Dirty. Scorpion. It's fine. Cater is not there. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, I'm gonna give some monsters to flying. Would be good. Oh no, you cannot have 2 griffins. You know what? Find a griffin. I'm gonna change. You? Yep. Fine. I have 3 griffins. That's fine. But these are the 2 things I don't need that I can delete. That's what I'm saying, guys. We can delete those if I want to lower down my upkeep, but that's fine. I don't want to do that. I don't need to do that actually. Do I want to summon anything? Jinn and Scorpion. No, I don't need to summon anything. That's how much money do I have left? 300. Okay. Everything's moving already. Actually, I'm gonna quest some. Esgares. Oops. I'm not yet stood out. Sorry, guys. Scaldos. Bardos already on quest. And roll code. Alright. That's it. So now, this is where we're gonna fix the classes. It's gonna be the oh no, hold on. Let's do the equipments first, by the way. You don't have an equipment. You don't have nothing. See the 1 star above his head? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're not experts yet. So I don't have anyone with equipment. Really? Esgares, are you so poor? No one has equipment? What? Really? Oh, this guy has one. Okay, that's good. And that has one, but I might not be using that right now because I'm going to change her class in a bit. So, do class. So Gish is already, or not yet an expert as a wizard. Can I get him to an expert wizard first before I change him? You know what? Do you as a ranger. If I do that, he's gonna get some HP. But I don't really need HP for him. Might as well do priest later. I'm gonna leave you at wizard. No, actually. You know what? Let's do your priest. The reason I'm doing this is because the lower the tier of the character, They basically need less experience. Is that right? Is that right? Next level 0, as you can see. When he was a wizard, I don't think he has 0. Oh no, right? Is it? Is it really already 0? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, let's check. Bishop, 1 star. Do I want you to be an expert first before I get you the mage? I think so. I need your skills as bishops. As a bishop. Speaking of, yes, Mori. Are you already an expert? Yeah, she's an expert lector. Gonna leave her there. Oh, this is the one thing I'm thinking of. She's already advanced, so I can't change her. I don't need mana or int for her. If I change her to enchantress or cleric, the growth for her strength is gonna be lower, so her attack is gonna be lower. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna leave her there. Millet, not yet an expert sorceress. I'm gonna get you expert sorceress first. Brigandine is already an expert. Yep, let's give you priest. Oh, I didn't check their experience. I wanted to check that. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's that. Not gonna change you. Gonna stay there. Hurdle. Hold on. Let me check that. No. Let me check her status. 981 for the next level. If I change you to mage, let's just say. I just want to try that. See? Yeah, the next level is going to be way lower. It's 9 something earlier, and now it's 871. But yeah, I'm gonna change him back to bishop. I'm not gonna be using him, so I don't know if the clash is gonna be a matter or if it's gonna matter during quest. But I'm gonna leave her as bishop. See, 981 again. All right, that's the only ones I want and need to change. We're not gonna change that. Ivan, we're not gonna do those. Okay, going back to Meltorefus and Castor. You guys are already an expert fighter, so let's change you to ranger. Now, ranger, champion, or no, grappler is going to be the next. To grappler, ranger, grappler, and champion has the highest growth rate for HP and ag. Strength, I think so too. Yeah, I think they're fine. Together with fighter. Now, for the fighter class, there's actually 2 ways or two routes you can go there. You can Cavalier, just like Procod, or guys can become. I don't have another type, but Escaldos came from a samurai before Shogun. That also came from fighter, if I'm not mistaken. So fighter can either be become a shogun, a cavalier, or a barbarian. Barbarian is the ones I like most because they can become avengers. Avengers are cool in a sense that they have extra HP regen. That's what I like about them. That's why I actually like mixing avengers and champions. Because champions get an extra crit chance, and Avengers gets an HP regen every turn, so that's actually good, nice. But yeah, that's that. We're all good. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. By the next turn, we're gonna be moving to our castles. You will see, or you know what? I'm gonna show it to you guys. We can it's just gonna take a couple of while. Execute. So you can see everyone's not there anymore. And you'll see some of, most likely all of them. I don't know if there's going to be an attack, but if there is, let's save first. So as you can see, there's an organize. So you can have a save for during attack turns. So at least before you attack, you can save it. Before you hit organize, before everyone goes to where you want them to move. If you're not sure if you want to move them there, you can save it too, so you can get back to it. So let's go ahead and execute. And as you can see, my castles are gonna get invaded. We're gonna have less income later. I'll show that to you guys. Alright, Cerulean. Okay, Cerulean 1. So that's gonna be how a battle is gonna look like, by the way. Finish the quest. Sorry guys. Let's just finish the quest. Alright, so you guys, those are the things that can happen. You can get monsters during quest and equipments. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. I don't want to take too much of your time. It's already a long video by now. So by the next episode, I think that's the time that we're going to be able to have some battles shown. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. See you on the next episode. Luke signing out.